嘅嗰啲親朋戚友，請佢哋起身跟大家見面嘅。
First of all, Lim Cam Go On and Lim Tai Go, they are Jenny Lim's grandfather and father, who found a way to claim birthright U.S. citizenship even though they were born in China.
首先介紹嘅係林錦安、林齊高，佢哋係林小琴嘅祖父同埋爸爸。林小琴嘅祖父同埋爸爸咧係揾到咗一個方法，能夠取得公民權。佢哋嚟美國嘅時候係1903年同埋1915年。
Jenny and Jenny's family?
They left.
They left?
It was too noisy.
Okay, Jenny's here. All right. Lai Bing, that is Himmark Lai's father. He came as a paper son of a merchant in 1910, and he was among the first to be detained on Angel Island at the immigration station that opened that year.
跟住呢個幻燈片咧，就係黎炳先生，就係麥禮邊嘅父親。佢以一個商人嘅假子仔喺1910年嚟美國，係被困喺天使島嘅最初嘅一批人裏面。
Would daughter Helen and daughter-in-law Laura and the rest of the family please stand to be acknowledged? John Mocht worked as a kitchen helper on Angel Island, and he was able to share with us many stories about the food riots and how the kitchen staff helped get coaching notes to the detainees.
跟住係麥松義，佢喺 Angel Island 嘅廚房嗰度做打雜，就時時同人哋講發生嘅故事，譬如好似因食物嘅問題搗亂啦，或者係嗰啲喺廚房做嘅工人幫嗰啲拘留者戴口公紙。
With the grandson Dennis Spong and daughter-in-law Helen Lai and the rest of the family please stand to be acknowledged. My father, Tom Yip Jing, he also came as a paper son of a merchant, and he was detained on Angel Island for 2 months in 1921. He was always very much the salt of the earth, and he was always very dictatorial. He was very forthcoming, always spoke from the heart. And I'd like to ask, the little girl there is my oldest sister, Sharon. She's here with us today. Sharon, Sandra, my other 2 sisters, are you in the auditorium? We're here. Okay, they're in the back here, my 2 sisters.
佢嘅爸爸，佢亦都係喺佢嚟嘅時候，亦都係假子嘅身份嚟嘅。佢喺 Angel Island 嗰度拘留咗2個月，係1921年嘅時候發生嘅。
Lao Shilero, who lived to be 97 years old, she was detained on Angel Island for 10 days before she was admitted into the country as a merchant's wife in 1922.
跟住介紹羅士流，佢活到97歲，佢喺 Angel Island 拘留咗10天，然之後呢就以商人妻子嘅身份入境，呢個係1922年嘅事。
And would the daughter, Pearl Chin, and other family members stand to be recognized? Helen Hong Wong immigrated to the U.S. in 1928 as a newlywed with dreams of making it rich in Gold Mountain. She was detained on Angel Island for 2 months.
新婚嘅阮蘭香喺1928年移民到美國，希望喺金山發財。 但係就喺 Angel Island 嗰度拘留咗2個月。
Would the granddaughter Barbara Greenwich please stand to be recognized? Jie Chong was an avowed communist. He was a political organizer in San Francisco Chinatown. He was detained on Angel Island for over a year before he was deported for his subversive activities.
跟住係介紹謝廠先生。謝廠先生係一個堅定嘅共產主義信徒，同埋喺舊金山唐人街係個政治組織者。佢喺天使島拘留咗1年多，佢被驅逐出境啦，因為係話佢有顛覆政府活動。
He later wrote about his Angel Island experience in his autobiography there. Would Mary Fong, who is his niece, and the rest of the family please stand to be recognized? Kun Lau, who later joined the Merchant Marine, immigrated as a paper son in 1934, and he was detained on Angel Island for only 10 days. Still, he told me, he always wondered why. We want to thank his niece, Cynthia Yep, for sharing this poem that Kun Lau wrote about his tearful parting with his grandmother in China.
跟住係介紹劉允祥。劉允祥佢係1934年嘅時候，又係用假錢嚟美國㗎，但係咧就被關押喺天使島10天，直到現在佢都唔明白點解會有咁樣嘅事情發生。我哋好多謝佢嘅侄女 Cynthia， 佢提供咗一首詩，就係劉先生寫嘅，就係寫佢流住淚同佢中國嘅奶奶分手。
Would Cynthia Yep please rise to be recognized? Jie Qiuyun, he was a very well-educated political leader in San Francisco Chinatown. We called him Jie Fa. But he was the one that provided the Chinese calligraphy for the book cover. And he shared many stories with us about his escape from war-torn China and his 1-month stay on Angel Island in 1939.
跟住係介紹謝橋遠先生。謝橋遠我哋識佢嘅都叫佢謝伯。謝伯滿腹經綸，文學修養好高。你哋睇下 Angel Island 嗰個書上面嘅中文係佢寫嘅。佢時時同我哋講故仔，講佢點樣從中國逃出嚟，同埋咧佢喺1939年嘅時候，亦都喺 Angel Island 拘禁咗1個月。
Would the daughter Andrea Zhao please stand to be recognized? Andrea, I know you're here. She's helping me with the name tag. Li Puyao. She was also in Felicia Lowe's film Carved in Silence. She came to America as the paper daughter of a U.S. citizen, and she was detained on Angel Island for over 20 months, while her attorneys fought her case all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court with no success. She told me, "I must have cried a bowl of tears on Angel Island." She also remembered writing this poem while she was in Angel Island, and we have no other poems written by women left because the administration building where they stayed was destroyed during the 1940 fire.
跟住介紹嘅係李佩瑤，佢亦都係出現劉永常嘅紀錄片《刻壁銘心》裏邊。佢嚟美國嘅時候係以美國公民嘅女，但係咧就喺 Angel Island 嗰度又係拘禁咗20個月。咁就喺拘禁期間咧，佢嘅案件打到上最高法院，美國最高法院，但係仍然唔成功㗎。 李佩瑤同 Judy 講過，喺 Angel Island 上，我一定喊咗成煲嘅眼淚啦。佢係詩集裏邊唯一嘅女詩人。
Would the daughters, Daisy and Debbie Jin, and their family please stand to be recognized?
Well, that concludes our program for today. Please stay for refreshments, talk to the honored guests and families, and be sure to buy a copy of Island for yourself, your family, and your friends. They are on sale at 20% discount today, $25 instead of $30, and I am sure Jenny and Judy would be happy to add any special inscriptions. I'll sign too if you ask me. Also on sale at the back table are other books written by Hinmark Lai, Jenny and Judy, in case you don't already have them. Think of Christmas, which is just around the corner. 各位，我哋嘅節目到現在結束啦。請你哋留步食一啲點心，同埋一定要買一本《Island》詩集第2版，送俾你自己、你嘅家人同埋朋友。今日呢，如果係買呢本書呢，就有20% 嘅折扣，咁係25蚊，而唔係30蚊。同埋相信 Jenny 同埋 Judy 呢，好樂意同你簽名嘅。大家想想聖誕節嚟緊啦，如果你喺今日買咗聖誕禮物，咁就同你慳好多，會同你慳好多時間㗎。Thank you for coming, and with the families of the detainees, please stick around the stage area to take pictures with the authors. 嗰啲拘留者